of trying to see how best you can fix CDC, which of course you are not. Henry, I will come out to tell this to you. You are my brother. I love you like a friend and brother. But you put yourself in the dangerous situation, Henry. And if I don't come up publicly to say it, then I'm not your friend, Henry. Henry, you have inflicted more damages on the CDC over 4 years. You are one of the person that contributed to, 90% contributed to damaging and making the CDC unpopular. You think that in 2 weeks you can revive and relive the CDC, my brother? You've been making mistakes. They've sat down, they've had meetings, they've spoken about you. It's the same thing I'm telling you. When there's a man already finished damaging all, that now he think he can fix all in 2 weeks. He can. But we are happy that we grab our enemy who going to be there 90% in making it unpopular. And he's going to be there 80% in making Joseph Boakai popular now on the basis of falsehood. All of what you said about Boakai, you can't change it. The only thing, Henry, you are doing is you are breaking the other confidentiality in friendship. Which, of course, Henry, you got to be careful. When I say careful in a sense, you got other friends around you. You think they're going to trust you tomorrow? Henry, some other year. Do you know how many damaging things we got on George Weah that we will not come up publicly because that will be too personal? But we rather use those informations and reserve them when there's anything about litigation tomorrow. You think that public sentiment or public empathy we're trying to buy from people? You are one of those. As my friend, you stick behind me to bring out the issue of the Russian people money. I told you, say, Henry, when the appropriate time comes, I will do it. I did not do it, and I did it at the appropriate time. I have no regret. But there were things that I believe in confidentiality in friendship. I reserved them and then shared them with you because they're not intended for public consumption or public perception or public validations. They are intended for when there is any form of adjudication tomorrow into Weah's misruled and bad governance. We use some of these things in court. Learn to respect confidentiality, my brother. I'm not judging your decisions to support the CDC. It's up to you. It is your decision as a friend. But I'm your brother. I will always be like I told you. You call me tomorrow. If I'm sleeping here, you call me to handle things for a year. I will go and do it. Because I don't believe in that CDC political form of cultism. Wherein when they disagree with you politically, then you are their enemies. Some of your friends back off from you. We are the one changing the narrative. Because we still keep it cool with you and keep it real with you. We may disagree politically, Henry, but tomorrow we will be some of the ones that will say, look, Omen Boakai, you are the grandfather of this country. No matter what Henry did, forgive him, he's your son. And he's somebody. He will forgive you. He might not bring you closer to him, but he will forgive you. Some of us that here, we are confused how it is going. Henry, you sit down there, you say you went face between George Weah and CDC and Henry. Henry, now that should be Molu's work. You first, if you believe in what you think you're doing, fix between George Weah and Mama Molu first, because you dropped that bombshell. It was weeks upon weeks. You elevated that debate. You spoke about it. You made Molu unpopular. You were the first person that played that audio recording. If you think you can help the CDC or help the CDC, first they fix between Molu and George Weah. Then Molu will fix between the disinternet CDCs and George Weah. Now you. I've come to tell you, the CDC, when they're ready for somebody, they come the other way around, Henry. They come the other way around. They are now building their story. So tomorrow, they will come to you and say, oh, the same way they threaten, somebody threatening. Henry, look, Henry, I will tell you, in America, I will go all out to protect our son, Henry. You know what I mean. In my own way, apart from the U.S. authority, we will do what we have to do. But when they are planning the evil they are planning against you, is what they've started orchestrating using our own little innocent child, a boy that we all love so much, Henry. A child that we all love so much. Henry, you need to stop. You need to start watching your back. This is how they start. They've started having secret meetings, Henry. I will not call you. I will come publicly here and say it. They started having secret meetings. They say you've caused them more damage than you can even cause them a good in 2 weeks, which is true. What do you think you can face, Henry? What do you think you can fix in 2 weeks? Henry, to defend lies against 5 million people is not easy, not small thing. To defend lies against 5 million people is not small thing. You think you can fix anything in the dying meaning? Joseph Boakai will flog George. We are massively in these elections. And when the evidence are there, nothing you can change. You will only go out there and say what you have to say. You will only breach that confidentiality rules between you and friends. What do you think you can do? You sit down there, Koji there, all the people there, they mastermind something to call Stefania and threaten her. You think United Party really hate you like that? You think Joseph Boakai really hate you like that? People are only disappointed in you because you are doing it to yourself. Because they still love you. Henry, I don't know whether you come to the realization. People still love you. They will not extend that level of love and aggression to little Henry that you may think. You must start thinking the circle you find yourself in right now. You must start watching your back, Henry. Because they're saying behind you, you've caused them more harm than the good you think you can do for them right now. And you did not cause them harm on lies. You came out with facts. You came out with evidence against this government. Henry, people look at me and say, oh, Henry betrayed. Henry did not betray me. I did not take any fake story to Henry to propagate for me. Henry is fully aware that yes, Russian money were given to George Weah. Yes, George Weah owed the people. Documents are there. How many years you were behind me for us to bring out this story? I said, my man, when the time comes, I will do it. And I'm a tactical man. Nobody can push me to do anything. I waited for 6 months to election before I start coming on. To know people to know the kind of person George Weah is. You understand? Then you think you can come and denigrate Joseph Boakai with lies? When you elevated Joseph Boakai with the truth, with the realities, that the evidence, then you think you can come and denigrate him with lies? Henry, I will tell Henry, it is covered and quoted by divinity. I spoke this to you over and over. There is nothing evil that will stop Boakai from becoming president. Because the Liberians have cried, they've yearned. The perennial issues in that country, they believe that only this man will be able to solve their problems. You think Boakai presidency or Boakai in Jeremiah presidency, it is something that just a mere log of fortitude? Henry, it is coded, guarded, and covered and shielded by divinity. Take that from me today. After November 14, you will call me. You will call me and tell me, say, Sako, check. And you will stand my brother up. Leave tomorrow you call me, anything you want me to do for you, I'm in America, Henry, I will go and do it. I will do it. That's what they call friends. You and I disagree, but do not allow people to involve your family into this. When things of such that happen, allow the authorities here to carry on their investigation. Little Henry is loved by thousands of people who love you. Thousands of people who hate you today, they still love little Henry. Because they know that that's an innocent child that has nothing to do with your decision. Don't come on air if you have nothing to substantiate your podcast against Boakai. Then you just come out to say, even I'm not saying that, I'm not denying it, Henry. But don't use it as a walking stick when you can't provide anything substantive on your platform against Boakai again. Henry, you my friend, wash your back. The people you are among right now, wash your back, Henry. They say you cause them more harm than the good you can provide to relive and revive them. So, I think I'm about to go to my doctor appointment. I just wanted to lay this little thing out to my friend and brother. Since all the yobo waba being going on, because I don't want to go on the Costa show on Friday morning and start elevating this. We're going to be pushing the debate of how Joseph Boakai should be the next president of the Republic of Liberia. I'll use this on my personal page, but I just wanted to talk to a brother and friend. Let him sit, let him look at his surroundings, let him think about the harm he has caused positively for the CDC, that the good he thinks he can do for them right now. And if he thinks that his enemies are from the Unity Party, he will be lying. His enemies are more closer to the people that he among today than the Unity Party.